Do you know what your social media goals are for the new year? We're going to figure it out together. I'm Kimberly Jimenez, social media strategist and the creator of Zilch to Social, and in this very special episode number 1 in our series Countdown to Zilch, we're going to be learning how to plan your best social media year yet, and it all starts with picking the right social media goals for your business. So 2016 is just around the corner, and it's the perfect time to set up your social media strategy. Now, if you're listening to this later on in the year, that's okay, because it's always a good time to figure out what your social media strategy is going to be. But in this first episode, we're going to be picking out, our social media goals. Now, when it comes to social media goals, we have to really have a big picture goal. Like any other goal, right? We need to know where we are going. And so it's really easy to set up your big picture goal because it's really usually the same for all of us. You're either in social media to make a profit because you have a business, right? You want to get more clients, you want to make more transactions, you want to sell more stuff, you want to get in front of the perfect client. And so we want to spread our message in meaningful ways. Or perhaps you still haven't monetized your business yet, or you're having an idea and you want to start growing that following before you decide to launch something new. Or maybe you are a nonprofit, like a charity, for example, and you're looking for donors. Regardless, we are all on social media to make money at some point, right? And if you're not, then probably this isn't for you. This video isn't for you. Now, when it comes to really picking our big picture goal, which is what I want you to do after you watch this video, it really comes down to 4 main categories. The first one is growing your following, right? We all want more fans and followers, of course. Number 2 is getting more traffic to our website or our blog, or maybe even a different type of maybe a podcast show or a video show, whatever content you want to engage your fans with. And that's probably the way that you're driving people back to it, right? It's using social media. Number 3, it's to grow your email list. And this one is super important, okay? I don't care if you're in a blue collar industry like my husband, who's in the moving service. If you're a plumber, if you are a roofing company, or if you have an online business that's a little bit, more shiny and sexy or whatever, or if you own a mom and pop shop, or if you're in a retail, or if you are a multi-level marketer, I don't care what kind of business you have, everybody needs an email list, okay? This is super important. The reason is because you are capturing an audience, right? It doesn't serve you well if you have a list of a huge amount of followers and fans on social media, because what happens if Twitter decides to change the rules and shut down, or they go out of business? You don't own your fans and followers on social media. The same applies to every social network: Periscope, Facebook, Instagram. So it's really important that you're turning those fans into actual email subscribers, because you own your email list and no one can take it away from you, right? It's your own asset. So it's very, very important, that third big picture goal, growing that email list. This is one of the things that I regret from 2015. I neglected my email list. I did not focus on growing that email list, and at the end of 2015, then I really got into it because I realized that it was costing me a lot of money in my business. So that's big picture goal number 3, really important. And then big picture goal number 4, of course, is to make more sales with social media. So I want you to pick which of these are going to be your number 1 big picture goal for the next 30 days. And then we're going to break that goal down into daily, weekly, and monthly actionable tasks so that you are actually making progress, and then not just, setting your goal and then forgetting it, which is what most of us do, me included, so many times. So in 2014, I figured out that this was what I needed to do if I wanted to stay consistent and actually get results from my social media marketing, right? I teach this stuff, and then I really wasn't paying attention to my own social media goals. So it's really important that you're breaking down those goals into actionable tasks and actionable to-dos. And I've actually created a free resource for you. This is something that has been around on my website for a while. I blogged about it it last year and a lot of you downloaded it and thought it was very helpful, but it's literally a tactical plan for setting up your social media goals. It's going to have your big picture goal, and then you're going to break down that goal into, again, daily, weekly, and monthly to-dos. So if you have, let's start with goal number 1 and breaking it down, which is growing your following. If you have less than 500 fans and followers, okay, less than 500 fans and followers, don't freak out. It's okay. There's a lot of us. We all start, someplace. And so if you have less than 500, I want to make sure that this is your number 1 goal for this first 30 days of the year or whenever you're starting this, okay? It's growing that following and hitting your first 1,000 fans and followers, because when you hit your 1,000 fans and followers, that's really when you start seeing a lot more traction. And I know that might seem like so much, and that's okay. You can spread this out and definitely make adjustments to whatever is going to be sustainable for you. So maybe it's in the next 90 days, you want to reach your first 1,000 fans. Now, what happens if you have less than 100? Then I want you to reach your first 100, okay? And if you have 100, then I want you to reach your first 500. If you already have more than 1,000 fans and followers, then I want you to start looking at goal number 2, which is traffic, okay? Making sure you're sending enough traffic back to your website so that people are actually turning into consumers of your content. But more importantly, it really is what's going to lead into goal number 3, which is building that email list. So again, if you have more than 1,000 fans and followers, I want to make sure that you're looking at your traffic. In the next 30 days, how can you improve the traffic that you are sending from social media to your website? It might be that you need to be sharing more links, on your social media pages. It might just be that you need to be optimizing the content you already have on that platform. So for example, if you are on Pinterest, making sure that all of your pins, especially the most popular ones, have accurate URLs so that people can click on the actual pin and go back to your website, consume your content, and turn into an email subscriber, or contact you directly and give you their money because they want to do business with you immediately. So very, very important, making sure you're sending people back to your website. Now, if you don't have a website or a blog or any type of, online digital hub, it's really important that you have this, okay? It's 2015, almost 2016. You have to have a website. So go put that on your goals list, okay? Number 1, if you don't have a website, forget about setting goals for your social media. Work on that first. Okay, so those are some things that you can do. And guys, listen, it's really important. I'm going to be linking on my blog. On my blog, there's going to be a blog post about this. I'm going to be linking to articles, whether they be on my blog or from other people, that are going to help you break down those big picture goals. So I'm going to be talking about how to make sure that you are, really growing your followers. Whatever platform it might be, there's going to be strategies on how to grow your followers. Also, how to send people back to your website. So for example, if you're on Periscope, how do you send people back to your website there? You would tell them about a special URL only for Periscope followers, right? Or you write it down on a piece of paper and you actually show them visually where they need to be going. So really important. And then that leads to goal number 3, which is building that email list so that you can make more money and engage your followers and fans and actually have a list of prospects who are going to buy from you at some point that you own and that you control. So one of the things that you can do to really optimize the conversions in terms of the people that are coming from social media back to your website and then subscribing is to maybe use a lightbox or a pop-up. Or if you're not offering anything in exchange for people's names and emails, then it's time to create a lead magnet or a freebie or a giveaway. It's just the same thing, where you're giving people value in exchange for their name and email, okay? And this doesn't have to be only information products, right? If it has to be something that makes sense for your business. So you have to figure out what your ideal clients really want from you and then go and create that. For me, of course, it's going to be information because that's what I sell. And so for you, it might be something a little bit different. It might be that you need to create a get started guide. It might be a tools and resource list. It might be just a coupon code or a deal or a special offer. Definitely make sure that you are capturing names and emails and then creating something that is very, very attractive for your website visitors so that they do give you their names and emails. So again, I'm going to be linking to articles that have more information on this so that you can get really specific with the tasks that you need to do on a daily, on a weekly, and on a monthly basis to make sure you are sticking to your goals. And then number 4 is making more sales. I don't want you to choose this goal if you have less than 1,000 fans. The reason is because you probably haven't put in the work to build that rapport with them and really give them value up front so that you earn their trust. Now, there are different caveats with this, so definitely use whatever has worked for you in the past. If you have less than 100 fans and you are making money with social media, go for it. Rock on with your bad self. I'm just giving you some general guidelines, okay? So if you are wanting to monetize, of course we all want to monetize, and you're trying to figure out different ways to offer, some products or services or get more people to buy from you, then one of the things that you need to be doing is posting about it, right? So many of my clients are like afraid to promote themselves on social media. Oh, people are going to think I'm too salesy. Oh, people are going to think that I'm too pushy. No. They know your business. They know that in order for you to create all this value for them for free, you need to make some money, right? Because you need to pay the bills. And I want to make sure that you know it's okay that you promote yourself on social media. So every week, schedule a post that's all about shameless promotion, right? So make sure that you are also maybe creating some offers that might be a little bit more enticing. Maybe you give, fans and followers a 10% discount code only for fans and followers, or maybe you create a new offering, right? That can be maybe you are monetizing some kind of tool, some kind of resource that you share on your social media pages, and then you're doing that through affiliate marketing, or maybe you are just creating a brand new product and you want to make sure that you're launching it online. Make sure to tell people on social media. And the other thing, of course, that you want to be doing is maybe emailing your list more frequently. And again, you have to set up goals for this, right? You have to tweak and test and see what works for you. But definitely in the next 30 days, do your research and either come up with a new offering, come up with a new special deal for your fans and followers, or get really specific and strategic about your email marketing and send a few more emails about your offers. This doesn't mean that you're going to be spamming people and bombarding them with offers that they don't care about, right? Hopefully you've done your homework and you have people on your email list that are ready to purchase from you. They just need a little bit of a push. And so it's really important that you set that goal up for the next 30 days. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope these tips were helpful in terms of picking which is your big picture goal and then breaking down that goal. Definitely go to the description box below to download your free tactical plan so that you can actually visually have it down on paper how you're going to be breaking down your social media goals and making sure that you are following through with them. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe because there's going to be so many other videos in the series that you are not going to want to miss. Seriously, this is going to be my best series yet, and I want to make sure that you are definitely getting every single update when we upload new videos. And if you want even more resources, okay, like stuff that I don't share on my YouTube channel, my very best content, you need to be on the VIP list, especially for the series, because I'm going to be offering a lot of bonus resources if you are signed up for my VIP list, okay? So VIP only. And then you're also going to have a landing page or a page on my website where you're going to have access to all of the videos plus all of the resources, and we're going to have a bonus Q&A session, and I don't want you to miss out on that either. So I really want you to plan the best social media year yet, and you have to be on the VIP list, all right? I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so excited to be part of your world, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Ready to take your social media marketing from zero to stellar? Zilch to Social is here, and inside the course, I'll teach you how to get more engagement, grow your following, and get more leads. Get started right now with my free social media class over at zilchtosocial.com.